TC, Spiritual Shepherd. Welcome back, guys. Today we are getting into spiritual discernment. Spiritual discernment. So what does this mean? That means that you are to be discerning between the spirits or the energies that are emitting around you. So old Roman and Grecian era, they actually believe that emotions are spirits. Okay, they are certain types of ghosts, spirits, angels, demons. Okay, there's also plenty of education that there is a hierarchy of angels and demons flowing amongst your spine of the cerebral spinal fluid. This is also Jacob's ladder, which is the spine. But I want you guys to understand that with these spirits and with these emotions and how we are to be spiritually discerning is when you are using discernment with spirits, okay, I want you guys to choose between the better spirits, okay? You need to choose the better spirits. Okay. Now, there is this one study that I want to help you guys understand. There was a study done, and this study was saying, what do you think is more beneficial? Is it more positive thinking, more positive feeling, or is it less negative thinking, less negative feeling? Okay, so I want you guys to think of the assumption behind this. Okay, there is a double assumption, and I would say to inherently do both. That is the best, is to inherently do both, which is what I do, okay? Which is why people are like, why do you get such fast results? Because I inherit more positive thinking, more positive feeling, as well as least amount of possible negative thinking and least amount of possible negative feeling, okay? Obviously, I'm human, but I want you guys to understand that this is the key. This is the key, okay? And then obviously with the law of assumption. So the answer and the study that they had inherently figured out was that the less negative thinking group, the people who said less negative thinking were actually more correct. They were correct in that the answer that is more beneficial is less negative thinking. So I would also say that there, and we've already discussed this too, that there is plenty of studies on positive affirmation, positive emotion emission of the body, of the aura, positive bioluminescence, positive frequency, high frequency breathing, high frequency meditation. As you are in a higher frequency of positivity, as you are living more positive, that is also going to attract more positive things into your life as well. So by exuding less negativity, you are also attracting less negativity in your life. Do you see what I'm saying? So there's that as well. So when you combine both, this is the transformation of spiritual discernment. Spiritual discernment is this spirit beneficial to me? Is this spirit kind? Is this spirit necessary? And this is also coming from people. People emit spirits. People emit energy. People emit frequencies. People emit vibrations. And within these vibrational containers are different levels and different frequencies of spirit. Okay? This is also the same connection with planets and why you can feel the spirit of the sun. That's it. That's all you have to know. You could feel the spirit of the sun. You could feel the warmth of it. Okay? The internal warmth of the spirit of the sun. Now, let's also get into the word decision or decisive or decision maker. To be decisive actually means to cut off. Okay, so that means that you have multiple options or opportunities. Okay, so to be decisive is actually to cut off other things that will not serve the highest version of self, capital S, the highest version of self. Okay, and so this highest version of self, by cutting off less negative, or by cutting off more negative things and inherently having less negativity in your life and then choosing more positive things in your life, that is also how you're going to inherently benefit your life. Okay, so I want you to see the difference. And this is not just negative thinking and negative emotion. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty as we are in the conclusion. This is with everything. This is with absolutely everything. It's with absolutely everything. Okay? It's getting rid of any negativity in your life. Negative music, negative people, negative vices, negative environments, negative auras. So many different types of things. Negative foods, negative scenarios, negative ideas. Get rid of all those and then inherently replace them with more positive ideas, more positive scenarios, more positive environments, more positive, I wouldn't even say they're vices. I would say that it's ultimately like building yourself and cultivating yourself to such a level that you are building, going to the gym, you're building your emotions, you're building your spirituality, you're building your relationships, you're building your health, you're building your wealth, you're building your self-care, your capital self-care. Okay? And we are not lowercase selfish self-sabotage. We're not the lowercase selfish self-sabotage. We are the capital. We are the uppercase selfless self-care. I want you to actually dissect that. Literally, dissect that. We are here to have selfless self-care. I don't want to go to the gym. Myself, my lowercase self, doesn't want to go to the gym. But my uppercase self, with the capital S, my higher self, says going to the gym is going to make you better. Being a disciple is being disciplined. Seriously. Like, seriously. Being a disciple is being disciplined. Do you not think that the disciples were not disciplined? How do you think that they did the things that they did? They performed miracles and they did all these different types of things. So this is getting rid of negative environments. This is getting rid of negative vices. And then inherently, by getting rid of that, you are opening up space already for more positivity to come to your life. It's also setting boundaries. So boundaries is like, no, I do not tolerate this. I do not tolerate this. This is what I accept in my life. And that's what people have to understand. It's not like this person who has boundaries is bad because, they're supposed to be boundaryless. They're supposed to be boundless. No, actually those boundaries are set for really good parameters so then you could feel the full expression of this being. Now, to ultimately conclude this, guys, as you become more and more positive, so as you start reading more, you start, doing your breath work, you're doing your meditation, you're doing your fasting, which are all inherently biblical. You're eating cleanly, you're going to the gym, you're meal prepping, okay? You're at least making an effort to be either the provider or the protector, or you're also the support, or you're being helpful, or you're being, feminine in the relationship, whatever being masculine or feminine in the relationship, whatever that means to you guys. Inherently bringing that to the relationship, as well as your spirituality. So you're reading books, you're learning, you're testing yourself. You're not saying that I already know it all and you have to follow my paradigm or you're going to hell. If you're on that paradigm, I'm not going to listen to you and my people are not going to listen to you. We are here to help awaken, okay? Somebody who's a know-it-all, which is not me, but I do know this, okay? But I do know this, is that we inherently must be more open-minded when it comes to spirit, because the Holy Spirit is a circle. It's a circle. It's moving and it's flexible and it's adaptive and it's transformative, and it's all inside every single person. So if you actually go inside of the self, that's where church is. That's where growth is. That's where God is. That's where Yeshua Christos is. So I want you guys to not only just have less negative thinking, but go around less negative type of thing. And it's fine to be around people who challenge you. I wouldn't say trigger you, but trigger you, challenge you, maybe a bit of both. Because these people are going to ignite change in you. Ignite change in you. And your ego, if something doesn't stand good with you right now, and you're being around challenging and triggering people, your ego will be like, no, I'm not ready for that, which is totally fine, which is also totally fine. But you have to inherently grow. You do not know it all. You do not know it all. I thought I knew it all back then, and I knew way more than all the kids in my Bible study. I knew way more than da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay? But the thing is I still look at myself as a broke, fat POS. Even though that I'm farther along than most people, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually, but I will not give in to my ego's demands and say, look at me, I'm this arrogant person, I'm the best. Now, I might come off like that to you guys, but that is also a reflection and a mere aspect of you want something from me. You want my body. You want my mind. You want my emotions. You want my relationship. You want my money. You want my whatever. And so I'm trying to teach you how to fish. Okay? I'm going to teach you why to fish. Be a fisher of men. How to actually bring people up. Not just be like, oh, it's the scarcity mindset is the mindset where it's just like, I want that, but I don't want to do anything for it. Or I want that and I don't want them to have it. Okay, so the abundance mindset is, I have enough. I'm willing to teach other people to also have enough. So then it also inherently, I won't always have to take care of them. They won't even be a dependent. See, but we don't do those types of things. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't vape. I'm on a strict carnivore diet. Okay, and then I'm also cultivating, meal prep, strict lifting, breath work, meditation, fasting every 28 and a half days with the moon cycle, the month cycle. Okay. Cultivating testosterone levels through lifting, through androgen receptors, through staying anabolic through the foods, the hormonal manipulation through the foods, putting in work, putting in business, and it's not just business as in I'm trying to get paid. It's business as in I'm trying to help raise the vibration of the planet. This is my mission. This is my vision. So I hope you guys like this. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I will put my course in the description. This goes into all of the things that we were just talking about: mental, emotional, physical, spiritual. It's an all-inclusive spirituality program that really gets into the nitty-gritty of how can you build yourself, your health, your wealth. How can you build ripped, rich, rare, as Wes Watson says, as you could build and cultivate a multitude of selfless self-care, get rid of selfish self-sabotage, and cultivating the aspect of your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual lifestyle. Getting your nutrition in order, getting your physicality in order, getting your mentality in order, getting all these things in order, having group calls with me, having one-on-one calls with me, cultivating these different types of things. This is what this course is really into. Okay, and then it's a forever drip course. I literally have thousands of videos that I'm gonna keep putting on to this course for you guys. So you guys have an unlimited amount and a huge platform for you guys to have it all in one place. How to be free from the man, how to escape wage slavery, how to leave the matrix on 5 levels, because there's different levels to leaving the matrix. There's leaving the matrix as in like leaving your job and never having to work again. And then leaving the physical realm and actually being able to go to a spiritual realm and live in a spiritual realm. So we'll leave this one here. Peace, much love, namaste. Check out all the links in the description and check out my store. Peace, guys.